Good evening, everybody. Welcome. My name is Stephanie Bader. I'm on the top line of my mom's leg and here, and I'm a gold level. I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite topics tonight, which is your emotional health. Our BOGOs this week, we've featured a couple emotions pairings with console and passion, and now today with balance and serenity. So I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about recognizing maybe how they can work and how you can use all of your oils, not just the emotional oils, to help you feel better all the time. Because sometimes you may think, oh, my emotions are just happy or sad or angry or, just those basic emotions. But really, if you have an emotion and you don't process it through your body, it can get trapped different places, and then it can get stuck there, and then you can start to feel it in a physical way. Now, that may sound a little hokey to some of you, because I'm going to tell you, it sounded hokey to me. But when I got to thinking about it, I'm going to tell you, it makes a ton of sense. So, emotions coming out physically. I'm going to give you a prime example because this happens to more people than you know. You go to work, you have a really long day, lots of phone calls, lots of information just coming at you over and over and over. And by the time you end up at the end of the day, your head is thumping because you've had to put all this information through your brain to process it in such a way that you overloaded that computer that is your brain. Now, that's not to say that your brain can't handle it, but you may start to tell yourself, I just can't handle this. I can't process this. I'm not good enough. And it may actually shift your belief about how you feel about you. And then that can in turn shift your belief about all of you, which then cycles into a whole list of really bad emotions, okay? Then that can lead you into a whole realm that we don't want to go in. We want to leave you in a really happy, peaceful place. So that's where the oils work beautifully in our world, and we can use them. And we have tons of great resources. Now, I went a few years ago, because I've been in doTERRA for long enough, there were lots of great webinars that were put on, and one was done by Natalie Goddard and Quinn Curtis. Natalie is one of the co-founders of Share Success, the Share Success program, and she put on this wonderful webinar years ago called The Emotional Root of Your Physical Ailments. And there's this beautiful sheet that we could download from that webinar, and I downloaded it. It's awesome. But we also have really good books. The I Am Fabulous book and the Emotions book. Now, in your Modern Essentials books and things like that, you're going to find that it talks about some of the emotions that you can address as well. But I want to dive into a few of the top things that I hear frequently from people that I think that if you actually tackle them and you think about your body and yourself, you may find, hey, if I handle this maybe in a more emotional way, I may tackle that physical ailment a little faster. So, back pain. If you've ever had back pain, I want you to give me some thumbs up or maybe some angry faces, because back pain is terrible. So lower back pain can indicate an emotional root of scarcity. You have a mindset of scarcity. You think there's not enough to go around. There's not enough money, there's not enough time, there's not enough resources for you. And it can lodge in and make you feel like your lower back hurts all the time because there's just not enough to support you. See where it kind of lodges in? There's not enough to support you. So oils that can help shift that in your body. One is the beautiful oil of deep blue. Another great oil, and this one you're going to want to dilute. I put this one in my coffee every day, is cassia. Now it may seem like an odd oil, but you're going to want to dilute this one and rub it along on your back. Cinnamon, birch. Birch is a total tree. It's a really strong tree, and if you're going to get that one, you need to attend convention. Lavender. Lavender can be a great support, as well as myrrh, and I didn't pull myrrh out because I didn't get all the oils out. But it can shift you from a mindset of scarcity to abundance. If your back hurts in the middle, your middle back pain, it could indicate that you're a very stubborn person. A stubborn person can indicate middle back pain. I may or may not suffer from this a little bit. Aroma Touch, one of my favorite oils, which is kind of funny. Bergamot, lemon, citrus bliss, peppermint, and HD clear. And you put them in the location where it hurts. Now, it makes you more flexible because the middle of your back is where you're going to move the most. And then finally, your upper back. Upper back often is an indication of that you feel unsupported in life. So this is one that I found to be quite interesting when I read this one, that if you're feeling the neck, shoulders, and all that stuff, it's probably that you feel unsupported in life. So the oils that can help this one are very interesting too, because it's bergamot. And if you look in the emotions book, it's very much about self-acceptance. The other one is breathe. Breathe can help with this one. Breathe can open it up and help you breathe better and kind of open those things. It helps breathe emotionally, can help with sadness. If you suffer from a lot of anger issues, there's a lot of mood and anxiety oils and things like that. But if you suffer and you think that you're suffering from some anger issues, I often see that anger issues are probably associated with another emotion. So consider that, are you angry because you've been hurt, you're frustrated, you're disappointed, something like that, more than you're just straight up mad. Because if you can identify and really get clear on what you're so angry about, it can really help you get more and more clear about what will help you. So if you're angry, some of the oils that are really, really helpful are going to seem kind of probably a little strange, but one of them is our BOGO for today, which is serenity. Serenity helps bring you from anger to peace. Other oils are thyme. Thyme's another one you're going to want to dilute. It's a little bit hot. It's actually a lot hot, okay? Ylang ylang, geranium, whisper, and HD clear again. Who knew HD clear had so many things other than just to clear up your face? HD clear has a lot of emotional things associated with it because of the blend that it is and the things that are in it. Now, weight issues are always one that I love to tackle because, quite frankly, I've got them myself. I know how this feels. I know the struggle. I can personally identify with this one. Weight issues tend to fall into a category of other issues. You've put on the weight not because you just eat, but because of a feeling. Either you're insecure, you're vulnerable, something's happened to you to make you a little bit vulnerable. You're self-conscious, you're unfulfilled in life, or you have a lot of suppressed feelings. So if you can identify with some of those, you may be able to target some of the oils that you're looking to do. So for this one, I'm going to target the self-conscious because I think that's probably the broad range of people that are out there. You're self-conscious. You don't want to put on a bathing suit. I mean, who wants to put on a bathing suit? That just sucks. Bathing suits just expose you. So that goes back into, the vulnerable stage. And if you're feeling very vulnerable, and that's why you kind of pack on the pounds so you can feel a little bit more protected, you might want to put on some Clary Calm, some Terra Shield, or On Guard. But if you're feeling self-conscious, some of the oils are patchouli. Patchouli can help with weight loss because it can help you overcome that self-consciousness and feel more confident about yourself. Grapefruit is another one. Grapefruit helps you like yourself a lot better. Therefore, and grapefruit also physically helps you detoxify and shed weight. And then lastly is Slim and Sassy. Slim and Sassy has all those, and this one was actually designed to help us do this. Now, if you are feeling suppressed, you're going to look for the cassia or black pepper. If you're insecure, you're going to go back to cassia or bergamot. Getting my oils all mixed up here. But you can see that as you get and you move around, one oil, bergamot, how many times